So, welcome to Mad About Money. I'm going through a access to work application with my lovely friend Carrie, who has got ADHD. And we've kind of started this a little bit further down the line from the beginning because we didn't want Carrie's personal details to be shown. So I'm just going to go through this little bit with her. And we're going to talk a little bit about the sort of things that you can put in here about your conditions and your disabilities when you're applying for access to work so that you know that you're going to get the right support. So I'm just going to go through this with Carrie. So conditions and disabilities can include physical disability, mental health condition, hearing or sight impairment, learning disability or difference, and that would include neurodivergence and neurodivergent conditions, an illness, a temporary condition, a developmental condition, or any other condition, disability, or illness. So, what names of the conditions or disabilities do you have? So here we're going to put ADHD. Um, and we're also going to put possible dyspraxia. I'm not just making stuff up for Carrie. She has told me that she is sometimes a bit clumsy, so we're just going
My
to say
swollen
that.
ankle. What are
She
we
does hurt
saying?
herself a lot. So your conditions or disabilities at work. So, um, when you're filling this in, when you're filling this form in, you are going to know how your conditions are present within your everyday work life. So the sort of things that you can include here when it comes to ADHD are things like struggling to organize yourself, struggling with time management, struggling with task prioritization, struggling with your emotional and mental well-being, because sometimes ADHD shows up in that way where you struggle with that kind of side as well. So, Carrie, have you got any ideas that you can put here on how
All of
it
it,
how it shows
pretty
up?
much everything that you just said. So my main issues, and it's a really good timing that we did this because last week was so hard for me. I had a breakdown by the end of last week,
Oh,
and I
bless you, lovely.
noticed that I had like an emotional. You just talked about the emotional
Yeah,
side, and I've noticed it because I'm so busy running a business with like I've got about 85 members, and I'm single-handedly doing all of the jobs. So I'm coaching sessions, planning sessions, um, doing accountability and nutrition coaching for like lots of clients, social media, marketing manager, accounts and admin. It's just too much. And I get so overwhelmed and stressed that it all starts to kind of just go wrong. So I've started to get up even earlier, 5:45 every day last week to make my days longer so I could get everything
yeah,
done. But I'm still not getting everything done because I'm so disorganized. And I noticed that I've like, for example, just a simple thing like keeping a calendar of what I should be doing and when.
yeah,
I can do it for like a few weeks and then I start like a new challenge at work and then it just all goes by the wayside.
yeah,
Um, I'm really, I miss appointments. Last week, I double booked myself on a number of occasions because there was just too much to do and not enough time. And I just didn't keep a calendar. And then that led to me feeling really overthinking things. And
yeah,
actually, on a personal level, feeling quite really low and feeling left out of certain friendship groups and a whole whirlwind of stuff just went on in my head. So for me, it definitely is that I need help in my business because I can't keep up with the demand and the way how big the business is now.
yeah,
And I'm awful at admin and organization. I think they are the things that I need to fix the most. I think if I
yeah.
was more organized and had the ability to put things into chunks and had longer days as well, because I have to pick the kids up at 3 o'clock, I'm sure my life would be a lot easier than it is right now.
Yeah. No, that totally makes sense. Are you happy with what I put down here? So we've got struggling with task prioritization, struggling with
Yeah.
diary, apart from it says dairy. So, this is my
I
dyslexia.
do struggle with
So
dairy.
it's all right. It's all good. Struggling with dairy management. I mean, obviously, if you run a dairy, then you can probably put that. In other words, probably not. So, struggling with diary and email management, struggle with planning, struggling with money management, overwhelmed with tasks,
Yeah,
struggles with time management, trouble organizing tasks, forgetting tasks and appointments.
yeah. Forgetfulness, I mean, is beyond bad at the moment.
Yeah.
Like I can turn around and I've forgotten what it is I turned around to do. And I
Oh
know it's
God.
much worse
I
when
feel
I'm
you.
busy.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Really
feel
feel
like I'm
you on
going
this.
mad, to be quite honest with you.
Yeah, and I think ADHD has that potential to make you feel mad, even in like just normal even when you're on top of things, you still feel a bit mad.
Yeah.
So I've put in here a double booking myself, anxiety and low mood, procrastination, not understanding of systems and processes. Um, Also, do you struggle with anything like getting to and from your place of work?
On time, I struggle massively with time, but no, I
Okay.
don't physically struggle getting to
Don't
places.
physically struggle. No.
I don't
Okay.
get anxiety or fear of going out and being around people or anything like that. Although at the
Okay.
end of last week, I maybe a little teeny bit, but that's very unusual.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else that you'd want to add?
Um, no, I think that probably covers everything that I'm thinking of because I'm just thinking about my home life as well as work
Yeah,
because the it's having a knock-on effect obviously at home
of
because
course.
I'm
Yeah, yeah.
literally just waiting for the day that I'll come home and my husband's vanished.
That's not going to happen. He knows he's got a good thing, so you're all good. Right.
Like I'm just not doing much at home and the house is really messy, stuff like that, because I'm doing too much.
Okay. So we're going to check our answers here, just make sure that's fine, confirm and save. Okay, so about you. So we've done that bit already. So specialist job and employer. So I'm going to pause the recording just for a minute. So we've just been talking a little bit about what Carrie does in her job description. So we put here that she runs a fitness gym for women. She's got around 100 clients that she needs to do a lot of admin for, social media, email marketing, Facebook marketing, teaching and planning classes, recording videos, coaching on nutrition, customer services, and chasing payments. Anything else you can think
Yeah,
of here,
lots of
lovely?
like education. So I spend quite a lot of time recording videos that I have to post in like our private nutrition group. So that takes up quite a lot of time. So then I have
Yeah.
to plan presentations and things that I'm going to talk about. The one-to-one personal training is quite a lot of time as well, because obviously they're an hour at a time and I've got quite a few one-to-one clients
Yeah, yeah.
now. Need the money.
Um,
And loads of time understanding and learning new systems like Go High Level, for example,
yeah.
and working on automations and email marketing, sort of stuff. It's just too much.
Cool. Um,
And then I also have to do the cleaning. But then that's a great big huge
not gonna
unit.
lie, you're probably not gonna get any help with that.
I can handle that, but yeah, it's not fun.
Cleaning. Right. Okay, cool. So we're going to save that now. That's the job description. Okay. It will ask, when did you start this job? So do you remember when you became
Yeah, it
incorporated?
was when I went, was that when I become a limited company or when I
Yeah.
just self-employed? Um well, I started it in September 2020, but I started the business in June 2000. So our 4-year anniversary is in June
Okay.
2024.
So if we say, let's
I'd say
say
October 0110, I'd say, because I was still working
2020,
in
yeah.
a job. Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm gonna pause my old recording again because we're gonna go on to some more personal carry details, which we're not sharing with anybody. Right. So how many hours a week do you work?
Loads. I mean,
Should we just we'll put 40.
well, yeah, I put more than that.
Yeah, people don't want you.
Okay.
We're not prioritizing this whole like hustle culture thing, Carrie.
Okay.
Right, which days of the week do you work?
Monday to Saturday.
Okay.
It's not looking like I've got
What
enough
is
room.
your workpace address? Okay, again, we're gonna
Okay, yeah.
stop the recording for that because we don't want anybody to come and stalk you. I mean, like you are pretty cool, but
So
so do you need any special equipment? So this could be stuff like
it could
um
have been the soundboards that would, because the sound was driving me crazy, but I've already bought them and I'm paying for them monthly, so I won't be able to put them on, would I?
no, so things like noise cancelling headphones,
Yeah.
adaptive mouse, screen readers, um Remarkable tablet. So Remarkable tablet's really good for like note taking and organization.
Yes,
The
always know
only
where I'm in a meeting.
the only typical parent life.
Yeah.
The only thing that you need to be aware of is that any special when you're self-employed, any specialist equipment that you apply for, you have to pay for in advance.
Yeah,
So,
I would say I don't need any special equipment.
okay,
I need a
cool.
specialist person.
But just for the purpose of the recording, if you needed a sit down, stand up desk or noise cancelling headphones or any form of specialist equipment that helps you within your business, anything that makes your work life a bit more adaptable, like a special chair or like anything like that, you can ask for. But just be aware that if you're self employed, you have to pay for it yourself and then they reimburse you. Or if you're employed, your employer will need to she's disappeared. She's gone away. But yeah, your employer will need to fund that in advance. So just be wary of that. So we're going to say no for Carrie on this particular one. Mental health support. So mental health support. Do you want to apply for somebody to support you with counselling?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I need help with the runnings of my business. That's what. So I don't
Yeah.
know how it works with regards to like what can you ask for, but yeah, if it's quite right, what's the thing you really need, then
Yeah.
I would say it
Okay.
was that. No.
I mean, if you think that you could do with some support on that level, you can though.
Okay.
So should we put yes just in case?
I mean, if it was offered to me, then yeah, I think it would probably be good.
Be
But it's definitely
beneficial.
on my list of priorities, if you see what I mean.
Okay, so support workers.
Yes.
So support workers will be things like job coaches, interpreters, note takers. You need a support worker at work.
Mhm.
So we'll put that on. So do you know what you need? Yes, you know what you need. So we're going to go with a different type of support worker for this. So you get opportunity to do this as many times for as many different things as you need. So first of all, we will put support with admin tasks such as organization, diary management.
Yeah. Sorting out my folders and organizing like my folders, and then all of the admin things to do with my business, and my existing customer base, like being better at
Oh, for
reaching
God's
customers.
sake. Right.
Oh no.
I did too much, too many things. I also spelt support wrong. So, I mean, that they'd probably be like, she's dyslexic because I'm doing this for Carrie.
Like a personal assistant, really, isn't it? But someone
Yeah.
not like me.
Right. So, work activities that they'll support you with. So, general administration, diary, not dairy, management, come on, money, manage, task prioritization, email marketing,
Social media.
with systems. We probably like really they won't kind of give you a social media person. You can kind of
Oh, I put that into
get the person
task.
you can put you can get the person who works for you to do that if it's something that they do.
Yeah,
But
it's
really
only
ask.
sort of like sharing things into groups and stuff rather than actually, because I know that it's quite hard to get someone to do your social media for you, and it's you.
Yeah, and
So,
exactly, and also you can't ask for an accountant because all businesses need accountants. But what you
of course I don't.
can
I
do
have an
is
account.
help to organize my receipts and business
I don't actually keep my
expenses.
receipts, but
Probably should.
yeah, you're gonna be fighting. Yeah.
So will you need this support on a temporary basis? No, you need them on a permanent basis. So how many hours a week would you need this support? So on average, usually they give you like 8 hours of support, but let's put 10 just
Oh, I definitely could do with someone part-time, which is more than that. But if you're saying that
that
you
is full time. That's all they'll give you.
yeah,
They're not yeah, then sadly not that great with like offering lots of things. But you'd be surprised what 10 hours a week worth of help will do for your business.
Oh yeah, probably like more like 50 hours a week if I was to do it.
I mean, we could always try. See,
I put
30 hours a
20.
week. Yeah, I don't think I mean, yeah, should we, let's go in the middle.
20.
Let's go in the middle and put
20. I mean,
put
that
20.
I had someone before for about that. That would be absolutely ideal part-time.
Yeah, it would be. Okay, so let's confirm and save that. So one support worker added. Do you need another type of support worker? Yes. So you
This is where
need,
we put in like a coach.
yeah, this is like where we're putting the stuff that the ADHD coach can help you with. So yes, you know what you need. So we will put again a different type of support worker here. Um, so we'll put ADHD business
Business
coach.
coach. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Help and support with emotional regulation, executive functioning, um,
Yeah.
pricing, executive. I mean, really,
It's having
can
someone
you
to be
tell that
able
when I got my access to work, I got I was supposed to get Grammarly and I haven't done it yet. Right, business strategy, understanding ADHD.
yeah, just having putting coping mechanisms in and
Yeah,
someone to offload to that understands it.
exactly. Mechanism. Seriously, I really need support with this.
I don't know how to spell
I
that.
didn't even ask for any dyslexia support. I probably should have done. Terrible. Okay, so I still spelled executive wrong. Jesus, woman. Right. Um, right. Well, this nope. So here, definitely you want to put you need this person on a permanent basis because otherwise they'll just give you like a few sessions. So I think probably like here is what's realistic, probably 2 hours a week.
Yeah.
Like 1 to 2 hours a week is usually quite standard, so
Yeah.
we'll pop that in there. Okay, confirm and save. Right, do you need another support worker? I'd say probably not, so let's go. Okay, I'm going to stop the share again because it's going to go over some of Carrie's personal details. We do not need. Okay, so if you have something like autism and you struggle getting to and from work, so maybe you get public transport, but actually it would be more sensible for you to get a driver if you struggle to be around people. You can get support with stuff like this as well. So we said no for you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Traveling during work. Do you ever have to travel to and from events or anything like that?
Yeah, but I have no issues with traveling
Okay, cool.
on my own
Right.
or
I'll
apart from
say
being
no.
late and missing airplanes and things like that happens a lot.
I genuinely feel your pain. Uh, so changes to your workplace. Now, this is more for physical disabilities, but there can be changes to your workplace that really help you in terms of like a quiet space or making your work environment a bit more accessible. So things like sit down, stand up desk and things like that. So like that is like does come under equipment, but you could also put it here as well. So do you need any physical changes?
No, I did, like I say, I did do the sound was a real problem, but I've kind of done that
Yeah.
myself. So
So
no.
yeah, I mean, this could be like soundproofing something,
Yeah,
making
it could have been.
something just a nicer environment for you to be.
I mean,
It's
it
kind
does
of like,
still need there is still a lot more work to be done there. Um, like I really would like to have to something to the ceiling to soften the noise because it drives me insane, the echo.
okay,
But
let's say yes then.
okay, it's just so expensive and yeah,
Okay.
fixes.
Adaptations to a vehicle. I'm going to say
No.
probably not on this one. Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to add? So I would always, in this space, I
Mhm.
would always say, yes, there is something. And I would say in this box, exactly this. I'm learning about my condition and I am not sure of what is available. Um, so I would like to discuss in further detail with a work coach, with my work, my assessor. I would also like to get access to an app called Mad About Money to help me with my personal finances, as it's impacting my work life. This is what I would always, because we've got a premium subscription coming soon. So, everyone wants that for free. So we put that in there. So then we continue. And again, I'm going to stop because Harry, thank you so much for letting me record that because I think it's going to be really helpful that we can show at least some of it in the Mad About Money app. Also, as well, for anybody who doesn't know, I have walked completely through this form in a kind of step-by-step way over on my TikTok account. So if anyone wants to go and have a look at that, Mad About Money official. How did you find the process?
What that
Yeah.
was easy, easy because you helped me with it. But no, it was nowhere near as bad. I think because I recently applied for this grant for some money to have a website, that was a lot of work, like a business
Mm.
plan and everything. So yeah, I feel relieved. I was like, oh, okay, that was much easier. Thank you so much
So it
for
is
helping
now
me. I really
in.
wouldn't have known what to put in.
And it says here your application will you'll be contacted within 12 weeks. It can be a bit longer than that. It can be about 14 to 16 weeks. So once you've got your assessor, once your assessor will phone you, they will arrange a time to phone you, and you'll get an appointment. They will give you a ring. They'll ask you what you need. It will just be a case of going over the things that we've talked about. So make a list of everything that from how it affects you. You can rewatch this back so you can remember
Yeah.
what we've sent and everything.
Mhm.
And then it's just about kind of choosing the people who you want to work for you. So of course, I do ADHD business coaching. I do all types of neurodivergent business coaching. I am a neuro-inclusive specialist, so I focus on helping people with all of the things that they need in a neuro-exclusive and exclusive, neuro-inclusive way. So it's all done on basically your terms and how you want to do it, when you want to do it, and all sorts of stuff. So I can cover everything that we've put in for the job coaching. In terms of my background, I was a career coach before I started my own business, and I've been self-employed for the last 8 years. I am a social media specialist. I am a business growth specialist. I'm a TikTok specialist. I've won 15 business awards. I'm in the press all the time. So I bought businesses, sold businesses, had a failed one, which actually I learned so much more than any of the others from the failed business. Um, the only thing I don't do is add systems and processes, but you can get your admin person to help with that. So that's what I can help with. And yeah, and then finding a really amazing admin person. If anyone needs help with that, I've also got a couple of people that I work with. So we can help with that too. But Carrie, I just want to say thank you so much for being so open and honest and like allowing me to record this today because it's super helpful for anybody who's going through the process to actually be able to see how it's done. So I
Thank
wish you
you so
all of the
much.
best with your application. I can't wait to hear when you've got everything sorted.
Yeah, but you're going to stop recording then so I can just ask you something. Talk to you privately.
I am, yes.